Hello from Bug Eye Guy. Today I want to talk to you about gearbox parts. Now these we're about to throw away or put them in the scrap pile, and these are cluster gears from Sprite gearboxes. And what I want to show you in particular on these is what happens when people are unfamiliar with this non-synchro first gear. Now the thing about a non-synchro first gear, I have to tell you, it's really a non-issue. So by making this video, I just want to show you how to keep yours healthy and clean and nice. And have the most longevity from it. But I've been driving these non-synchro first gear gearboxes all my life, and it's just like it's such a non-event. I think what happens is people who only drive automatics and then they get their fun Spridget, it's a little bit harder for them to remember. But anyway, if you're careful with them, they will last forever, and if you mishandle them, they end up in our scrap pile. And that's what I wanted to show you in this video today, is what happens when you mishandle them and how they wear out. Okay, so nothing wrong with these things by design. It's an older design, but if you don't treat them with respect, you do wear them. And so what happens is when you shift into a synchronized first gear gearbox, there's a synchronizer that allows the two gears to stop moving so that they can mate without conflict. But when you have a non-synchro first gear, and this is the first gear and it's spinning away, it needs to go into this lane and to mesh with these teeth. And if they're both spinning, as they are when you step on the clutch and try to engage first, if you don't stop them from spinning, there's friction right at this point. And that friction over 50, 60 years or through mishandling wears the death out of these wears these gears to death, takes away the life from the gears, grinds them up, wears them out. How's that? So this cluster gear in particular takes a real beating. Now this one is not horrible, but you can see there's some nicks right there. They're kind of smashed at different rates. They're rounded, they're gouged, they're grooved. And this is no good. I got to throw it away, and they're hard to get, so that's a problem. The first gear also, you can see these are all ground up and irregular and faceted, and this is no good. It would whine, it could potentially jump out of first gear. No good. Here's another one. No good. All smashed up. Of course it's rusty, but that doesn't matter. It's just because it's been sitting. This one, they're shaved. They're actually a little bit thin because they've been ground up. No good. Same with this. Look at that divot. Can you see that right there? The whole profile is gone. No good. Now, on these, look at that. This guy really was grinding, and he kept grinding, and he kept grinding. And in fairness, if your clutch isn't properly fully disengaging, depending on how you language clutches, if your clutch isn't working properly and the gears are still spinning when you step on the clutch, and you don't fix that, you will get this accumulative wear to the teeth and you're screwed. So your clutch has to work properly. All of these, look at that one, you should be able to see by now, these are all just scalloped just because this gear has been, you know, every time someone shifts, they're doing this. Or if you accidentally shift into first while you're going down the road, you're going to get that. That's what grinding is, but at a much higher, obviously many more RPMs than I can simulate. So anyway, please be good to your non-synchro first gear, whether you have an MGB, an early MGB, an old Triumph that has a non-synchro first, old Jags. All these British cars is very, very common to have a non-synchro first gear. The gears are a little different, but the concept and the wear problem is the same. And this guy is our grand prize winner. He absolutely just obliterated the entire tooth. Same problem, maybe accidentally or just forced it, put his foot on the shift lever and pushed it into first gear. I don't know, but completely destroyed. You can just see this scar from this tooth grinding right through here, and it just literally shattered the whole thing. It's amazing that you could do that, but if you're pushing on the gear lever and it's grinding, the lesson here is don't keep pushing. Fix your clutch, work on your technique, get your local car club guy to go for a ride with you, watch some of our videos about double clutching and about how to properly use a non-synchro first, but this is totally avoidable. And one other thing, if you want a 5-speed, those are fully synchronized and you get rid of all of these potential issues. If you're the kind of person who doesn't really want to learn the finesse, that's totally fine, no problem. A 5-speed Ford gearbox that we sell in our catalog, we build into a lot of the cars that we sell. And that has a synchronized, fully synchronized gearbox with a synchronized first gear. And you will never have to worry about this problem because the synchro takes care of it for you. Same with the Datsun gearboxes out there. There's a Datsun 5-speed for sprites, but they also have gear wear issues that we've unfortunately had to deal with. So I think the Ford gearbox is a better choice. Thank you so much for going on a gearbox tour with us at Bug Eye Guy. Have a great day.